Hey guys, Bad Avenger on a beautiful Sunday morning. Picked up some books that I want to show. It's not really nothing heavy, but I did get some good bargains in the process. Flash number 22. This is cover C, uh, which is pretty cool. You don't see too many third iterations of a book from the Rebirth. You have one and two, but not three. Also picked up Scooby Doo Team Up number 26. Yeah, I follow Scooby Doo Team Up religiously. I've never missed an issue. And I love Scooby Doo Team Up because I guess it stems back when I was a kid and they had the Scooby Doo mysteries. And you had Scooby Doo teaming up with all sorts of people, Batman and Robin, Sonny and Cher, the Three Stooges, on and on and on and on. I got a kick out of it. And I just get a kick out of Scooby Doo Team Up. Pick this up. I haven't read it yet. I'm gonna give it a read. Only thing about my problem with um independent books when they're only miniseries, I really tend to stay away from them. As far as a collector's point of view, I don't think miniseries hold up too much in independent books. I look more for the books that are in a constant line. But this one looked interesting. A new take on the Frankenstein monster. I'll give it a shot, see what it's like. Definitely had picked this cover B up. Action Comics number 980. Around here, this book is very scarce. Um, if you're lucky to find it at all, most of my comic book shops only got like one copy or two copies out of the bunch of the A cover books. So it's nice to have. Picked this up from my local comic shop. It's my second copy. Paid $6 for this one. It's a really cool cover by Adam Kerbert. Very cool cover featuring um, all new Wolverine. Picked up another B cover. This is an older Action Comics number 960, but it's a Sook cover, and it's very beautiful. I mean, the use of his coloring, um, it's just really nice. Found another copy of Blackest Night. Let me get rid of some of these books first. Blackest Night, Green Lantern number 51. I paid $3 for this one. Book is running roughly at $50. I was so glad to get that one. Went to one of my other comic book shops in the area. It's a little small one. And I was mildly surprised because in their store they had three boxes. I guess he was continuing from Free Comic Book Day. He had three boxes, long boxes set up. One for DC, one for Marvel, and one for the Independents. And you could pick five books free from each of the long boxes. So I went through and I picked up quite a bit of books for free. I got Ren and Stimpy Part 1 Pure Images. I'm a Ren and Stimpy fan. Action Comics number 41. It's another copy of Darwin Cook, Superman and the Joker. Had to pick this up. I mean, for free, you can't beat it. Especially with Harley on the cover of Deathstroke. Deathstroke number 12. Original Sin, Guardians of the Galaxy number 18, which is a very cool cover featuring Richard Rider, Nova, and Thanos. Guardians of the Galaxy with Agent Venom or Space Knight Venom, whichever one you want to call him. Definitely got this one too. Justice League Dark number 38, Gilliam March cover with my favorite female, Zatanna. which I thought was very cool. Supergirl number 28, her becoming a Red Lantern. I figured I'd pick up another copy of that. Hey, for free. Why not? And I also picked up Supergirl number 32. Even though it was short lived, it's pretty good. If I would get it just for the historical content that Supergirl at one time was a Red Lantern. Superman number 20. Pick that one up out of the bunch. Cool cover. Superman knocking the sparks out of Orion. And I picked up Superman number 47. Nothing major. Just this one to fill in my line. And these books I got for cover price. I like this one because it was a Terry Dodson cover of Captain Marvel, which is pretty cool. Book isn't worth much. In fact, it's worth cover price, actually. I was happy to get this for cover price, though. First appearance of Thane, Son of Thanos. New Avengers number 10. It's my third copy of that one. And this one here is beautiful. No ticks whatsoever. I was very happy to find this one. I found this for $1 in one of my other local comic book shops. It's Seven Soldiers of Victory, the Grant Morrison run he did for DC back in '05. This is part 3 or 4 for Zatanna, but this is one of my favorite covers. It's a silk cover. Very cool. Very cool. Benet's cover for Countdown number 47. I like Mary Marvel in a black costume. I think it gives her a little bit more oomph. I don't know, a little toughness to her. And this cover is really, really nice. Picked up 2 copies of this for $1. X-Men Phoenix End Song. Greg Land covers. It's pretty cool. Both of them are in mint condition. And for $1, you can't beat that. New Teen Titans, I've got that one. First appearance of Arsenal. Has one little tick right there, but otherwise, very good. And I also got another copy of Titans number 1. Lady Rawhide picked up issue number 2. A Linzer cover. It's pretty cool. Campbell cover, Damsel number 1. Got that for $1. Couldn't beat that. Arthur Adams cover, The New Mutants number 39, which is cool. Action Comics number 609, a Brian Boland cover. One of my favorite covers because it's showing Black Canary putting a match to that gaudy old Black Canary costume that they had her in for a couple years, which I can never figure out. That was one of the ugliest costumes I've seen in my life. And she went back to her more traditional outfit, which I think they should leave alone. It's perfect, And finally, for $1, I got the Sam Keith Batman Secrets cover to issue number 3 of 3. It's a remarkable cover by Sam Keith. And Sam Keith from a lot of the image books and independent books, the Max. He did a lot of Marvel Comics Presents with Wolverine back in the day. But this Joker is just off the hook. And that's basically all I have for today. I got a lot of books on hold that I went through at my local comic book shop in the dollar bin, and he had just got a collection in from another person. And I went through that and picked out some nice books. Once I get them, I'll show them too. Also picked up, got some more books to show. I didn't forget all about these. Aquaman number 23, recent B cover book, which is pretty cool. I like that cover. Got this for $2. Spider Gwen, number 7, J. Scott Campbell. Well, I thought I was finished. I'm revving up again. Yeah, I picked up the Spawn 25th anniversary edition. This is the Todd McFarlane one. Can't find the Clayton Crane, but I'll keep searching. That's part of the fun of the hunt, searching out books. And picked up a B cover of Frank Cho's Harley Quinn number 20. And the rest of these books I'm not really going to show. They're all B covers that I picked up for $2 a piece. I might show a few. Got another Wonder Woman Jenny cover for Fraser. I can't say that woman's name to save me, and I apologize. Number 10, number 11, another Superwoman Terry Dodson number 1, number 3. Let's see what else. This one's interesting. I don't know who did. I can't. Ben. I don't know if it's Boxer or I can't. It's so small. I apologize, but that's a pretty cool cover. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's basically it. This is interesting. B cover number 5, Suicide Squad, and that's basically it. Oh, I did get another copy of that one for $2. I was happy to get that, and finally I got another Frank Cho Harley Quinn number 14, and the rest are just extra books that I got cover B's. It's about Avenger, and basically that's the end of my video. And I'm noticing that it's wow, this is a very interesting time to really be a comic book collector because there's an evolution going on in comic books, and that never was. And it's the evolution of the cover artist. You're starting to see comic books more looked at more as an art form than anything ever. You never really, back in the day, you never really paid too much attention to the cover art. I mean, yeah, the cover art sold the book, but you never really looked at the artist as an individual apart from the comic book itself. You know, you had John Romita on Spider-Man, and you had John Burns X-Men. You had George Perez doing Avengers, blah blah blah, on and on. But you never really took it out as the cover that George Perez or John Byrne or even Neil Adams back in the day, like as an art form. It was just part of the comic book. Like, you're like, man, that's a real cool cover. And you look inside, and more likely the same cover artist did the interiors, you know, and that was it. But today, in the modern day, it's a whole new ball game with comic books, which is a welcome thing because it brings a new avenue, a new type of collector into the comic realm. And I'm noticing that most of us on YouTube are that type of collector. I'm just starting to really get into learning all the new type of artists. I'm still from the old school with um, Adams, Byrne, Perez, on and on. And the new guys, you got Clancy, you got Campbell, Del Otto, Miss Jenny Frazion, Amanda Connor, on and on and on, you know. And some of the old ones that have stuck around are now finally becoming given the due that they were should have gotten a long time ago. So collecting comics has really branched out, and it's a great time to be a collector. Honestly, if you're a comic book collector, this is a great time to get in. to collecting comic books, because by now people are looking at books as an art form. The basic cover artist now can make a book valuable, you know. And J. Scott Campbell, I would give him the lead on that for right now, because as long as he's drawing, I call it the good girl art books like he does, style, his books are hot, you know, and highly collectible. And I got all my books out of order, but that's something for me to fix. But it's really a toss up on what you collect. You can collect anything now. Most anything is collectible. There's so many avenues now in collecting comics, and it's a wonderful thing. So it's like more things for people to collect and look out for. Me personally, I'm more into. I like the cover art. I get that too, and as long as I can get, like I said, I'll get anything as long as I can get it cheap, which means I have to hunt. But that's the way I was brought up in the comic book world. I had to hunt. I went to different comic book shops when I was in my, um, let's say, early 20s. That's what I did. I used to hunt them down. And now that I'm older, I don't hunt as much, but I really don't have to, because where I live at, there's so many comic book shops in the area. I can just go around and dig through boxes, and I've developed a rapport with all my comic book shops that I go to. I know all the owners, I know them well, and I've traded with them, and they always cut me a break. And when I trade with them, I normally cut them a break on the books that I trade in. So I mean, that's really the key: establishing an identity with your local comic book shop, if you have one, because I tell you, they're like the lifeblood for you. You know, if you don't have an established comic book shops, you don't in your area. You know, I kind of feel for you, because it's going to be harder for you to collect. But once you establish that, and like I said, you got the community too. You got, I mean, there's so many avenues to get good books at a reasonable price. You don't have to go out here spending really an arm and a leg for this stuff, because it's there, you know. And sometimes a book that you really want, if you lay back off of it for a while, before you know it, that book will pop up, and it'll pop up often. And unless it's something like Golden Age or something like that, but anything I would say modern age, oh man, come on. I mean, all it takes is patience, and if you got, like I said, a good connection with your comic book shop, it can work wonders for you. I've been rambling on long enough. Bad Avenger out. Y'all guys have a great one. Getting ready to go to church and have a great day today. So y'all guys just really, really have a great, wonderful day. Bye.